4,
Never answers
3,
me.
2, 1.
Thank you for joining us for our quarterly Coalition of Longmeadow Organizing Substance Education, or CLOSE Community Coalition meeting. My name is Paul McNeil. I'm the program director for the coalition. We're in year 5 of CDC funding for drug prevention, youth substance prevention, and we just got awarded for 5 more years, and that's very exciting for us. And I would love to have folks introduce themselves if they're able to, and your name, the sector you represent, if it's like a parent or a student or law enforcement or the recovery field or whatever you represent, and then something you're looking forward to in the next couple weeks. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm Shelley Warren. I'm the chairperson of the board for the coalition, and I work at Longmeadow Public Schools as the substance use response coordinator. I'm also a parent in town, and I am looking forward to time with family.
Oh, and this is actually, she's actually also our board president.
I said that. I think.
Oh, okay. I'm a very bad listener. And
I use the word chair.
Oh, okay, sorry. I like the word president because it's a
So,
big
there
deal.
we go.
Yeah. Do you want to do your announcements now or after?
I'll do them later.
Later. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Amy Higgins. I'm a representative of the parent sector, and I'm looking forward to having all my family members under one roof for the holidays, and wearing pajamas all day on Christmas.
Chris, you can also share that if you'd like.
Okay, I'm Chris Rich. I represent part of the parent sector, and I am also looking forward to hanging out in jammies with my people.
And well-renowned life coach as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Katie Kroon. I represent the parent sector, and just like the other ladies, moms at the table, I'm looking forward to having family under one roof for at least a week.
Yes.
And after that, you're done with them.
Now,
Says the life coach.
says the life coach.
Chris, the microphone
Only if
picks
you
up
know.
quite a bit.
I'm Candace Healy. I represent parent and community organizations, and quality family time, skiing, and maybe getting my holiday cards out before New Year's.
2024. We're just saying name, sector, and then something we're looking forward to, Doctor.
Okay, Lisa Taylor Kelly. I am a parent. I am a pediatrician. I'm very excited about this tonight. I was late on reading the email. I had the meeting on my calendar, but Candace pointed out that we were doing this for my sister's house, and so I work in the well nursery at Bay State, and we have a lot of moms go there, so I'm just so happy we're supporting. Anyway, so and I am looking forward to having all 4 of my children at home.
That's what you're supposed to say, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go.
I love spending time with my kids on Mother's Day.
Barbara Gallo, the recovery sector. I work for the Hampton County Sheriff's Department. I too am very excited about my sister's house. I've during my career, referred several women there. And looking forward to having all 6 of my grandchildren together. Forget the kids, I got the grandkids.
Mike Trakowski, Lieutenant, Longmeadow Police. I'm also in charge of our department's CIT and DART teams, and I'm looking forward
Crisis
to
intervention team.
and drug abuse recognition team. And I'm looking forward to playing with my 2-year-old's toys. They're pretty cool.
together.
Yeah.
Amy Steck. I have a couple kids in Longmeadow. I'm also representing where I work now, the Springfield JCC, so as a community partner. Very much looking forward to, I feel like the first vacation since March of 2020 that hasn't been interrupted by illness, flu, or anything else. So, well, flu's an illness. So just really, really excited to unplug. So, yeah. With my kids.
I'm Grace Caracetti. I'm a junior at LHS,
and I'm looking forward to no school.
I'm Catherine Mulcahy. I'm an ex-Close.
You're an alum.
Yeah.
Well, once part of close community, always part of it.
Thanks, Mom. Yep. So I'm looking forward to getting a bunch of presents and giving presents too.
Very honest.
Hi, I'm Jonah Baresi. I am an LHS alum and still part of the youth sector.
Technically.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to recovering from first semester. I was sick a lot the first semester, so
Oh.
I'm ready to not be sick again.
How long have you been in your home until January something?
Till January 22nd.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Speak of the bone.
Should I sit there?
Keely, please.
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry, I
Or
thought I
Rhea,
started
I mean,
at
that would be
7:30.
taking Rhea's seat, but I feel like
Oh.
she's an active, very active member.
Rhea, please. Want to sit here now? No.
Switch her up? Oh. That would be the first, I think, yeah, that would be the first lap sip. Do you want to introduce yourself? Welcome.
Thank you.
We're saying our name, our sector that we represent, and what we're looking forward to in the next few weeks.
My name is Kaylee Bone. I'm in the youth I'm in the youth sector, and I'm looking forward to going to England.
Oh my. Wow. What part of New England is that?
Please.
Yeah. Newcastle? Yeah.
Yep. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? And you're here
And
right
you're
now?
here? Oh,
Don't you have to pack?
So much to do.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming.
Of course.
Oh my gosh, so many great alum in the house. Anyone in the audience want to introduce themselves or not? What's that? Oh, hey! I didn't see you slide in there, Ms. Gill.
Snuck right in. I think I snuck right out. I am one of the original board members of Close and helped write the grant with Shelley and the community trust. And stayed on for a while. You know, and it's nice to be back.
Thanks for being here. That's great. And then we have, is it okay? Can I introduce you, Rhea? Rhea Sandler is a senior at LHS and a very active member and a board member of the coalition. And Students Together Against Negative Decisions, stand member, president?
Board member.
Board member, okay, thank you. And then a bunch of stand members also in attendance. The students?
No.
Oh, no, not at all, okay. Just a bunch of cool cats? Yeah. Vagabonds, I think is the word. Yes,
Catherine
vagabonds.
brings people. She has clout.
Well, thanks so much for being here. Shelley has a few announcements, and then we'll get underway with our agenda.
Just, so we're keeping like kind of the business part small tonight, and so I did want to at least update you on some things that are going on. You may, if you're a parent in the district, you've already received the first social host postcard, which went out last week, and the second one should be going out shortly, I believe.
Yeah, I think tomorrow.
So that was developed in conjunction with Parents in Safe Homes, and those messages are great. So every parent in LPS will be getting a series of those, kind of talking about the importance of not hosting in your home. And then we also have a survey that will be going out to all parents in the district in early January, where we kind of let them know that we did receive our funding again and what our substances are that we work on, and then we look for their input on like what they would like to see us working on, how they would prioritize the strategies that we already have. So that will be going out. And there was a third thing I was going to say.
Funding.
Oh, I wanted to give a shout out to Stand. So Stand, there's a lot of partnership between Stand and Close, and we have Grace here and we have Rhea here who are Stand reps, and Stand will be joining us when we move over to the BTC after. But Stand has been really involved in something kind of cool this year. They are rolling out like a naloxone campaign, and they've helped advocate to have Paul do naloxone trainings for every high school wellness class, grades 9 through 12. So like everybody's getting overdose prevention training. Last year we did it for seniors, and this year it's being done for all grades. So that will be happening by the end of January, and Stand wants to coordinate with that and encourage as many students as possible to go out and actually get naloxone, because the standing orders are there, so we have more of it in the community, and it's been kind of exciting. But one thing that we've encountered, which is kind of interesting, is that the pharmacies don't stock a lot of naloxone. So we have sent club members out to try to test this out, see what happens when somebody who's under 18 does go and try to acquire naloxone, and we've hit some barriers. So it's kind of already leading to what I would consider a little activism on the part of the students, and we're hoping to kind of create the demand for it and put the pressure on the pharmacies to carry it and to increase the supply of it in the community. So shout out to Stand for working on that. And we're excited that we will be bringing a delegation to the CADCA National Forum this year, which we have not been able to bring people live since some of these people came with us last time. So we'll be doing that at the end of January, and we have 9 students coming with us and 6 adult members of the coalition. So it'll be our largest delegation yet, because we haven't gone for a couple of years. We had some back funding that
There's
we
a
were able
bottleneck.
to, there's a bottleneck. So we were able to kind of go for it, and we're really looking forward to that. And students will be talking about naloxone and counterfeit pills and the overdose crisis, with congressional representatives. And then there are also students who are involved in the Action Civics projects at the high school who are working on vaping. And I think we'll probably be carrying some messages from them to the Hill as well. So there's a lot going on, but that's not going to be the focus of this meeting. So
There's so much going on. There's so much
There's a lot going on.
great work going on. Geez Louise, yeah. We're looking at teaming up with the police department and a few public spaces and a few private spaces to have nalox boxes that, is it Sergeant Jerkowski? Captain? Lieutenant.
Lieutenant in the middle.
Lieutenant Sergeant Captain Michael Jerkowski from LPD has helped us coordinate some nalox boxes in town so people can access naloxone.
And we're having trouble with that because a lot of the public and businesses, they don't understand the benefit. They think it's going to draw.
Yeah, like a risk,
factor. Sharing our information will only help. Just like an AED is everywhere, we're trying to push that kind of out where.
Yeah, we're going to get a few out there. Don't worry. We just have to keep chipping away.
Next year.
Yeah.
It is. It's kind of like
2023.
normalizing. Yeah, we're trying to normalize this as
Right.
preparedness in the community. So yeah.
Are those do those go around the town? Or
So we have 4 boxes we got from
Okay.
the grant. We're trying to implement them.
Have any of them been assigned?
No, we have Paul and I have been trying. Businesses, they're doing their job. They're getting the lawyers involved, and they're wondering. So
we wanted at the shops. We wanted at the Williams
you're throwing them
place.
under the bus.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Does it make sense to put them where the AEDs are located?
Yes, it does. Where are they located?
I don't know.
There's one at the tennis courts.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So places like that, and that would be Parks and Rec, I believe, that manages that, or is it public or private? So yeah,
Parks and Rec.
figuring out exactly where to. So that's a great idea. So finding out where the AED boxes are, mimicking that location would be great, and the paperwork that's already in place for that liability would be great, because that's people are afraid that they're going to get involved in something risky, which they're not. They're getting involved in something life-saving potentially. So. Yeah, so that's been a great partnership with the police department, working with the middle schools on social norms campaigns. They've developed some awesome messages. The high schooler students have developed some awesome messages for social norms campaigns, normalizing healthy behavior with some student behavior data we collect in the spring. And Molly Anderson has been incredibly helpful. She's a senior 12th grader who's been an intern with us developing those messages for the middle schoolers and the high schools. And that's about it. That's not everything, but that's a lot of stuff we're actively working on right now. But today's meeting, we really wanted to focus on thanking everyone that was involved in the last 5 years in supporting and driving this important work of youth prevention in Longmeadow. And we had a little gift that we wanted to give to people that have been so helpful. And I mean, we can just kind of alternate, go back and forth, but
Sure.
yeah. So let me go get some of the gifts. They're very visible. I didn't do a good job wrapping any of these. But I mean, Shelley and I are just going to kind of alternate in thanking people. But I'm just going to go around the horn and just see people. So like Kaylee Bone, you're here.
Oh my God.
Kaylee was incredibly active over her 4-year career here at LHS. I went to DC twice. Yeah, twice.
And once
then
virtually?
Virtually once. And represented us on Capitol Hill in front of our senators and congressmen. And you've been so active and so amazing. And I mean, Bowen's Bees is some of the best honey in Longmeadow, maybe the best Longmeadow
I could
honey.
argue that.
Arguably, yeah. But we wanted to thank you, so thanks, Keely Bowen.
Thank you.
Yeah. And now she's a first-year student at American University. Maybe you've heard of it. Yeah, the American University.
I'm going to present this to Patty Gill. Patty was, as she said, one of the she was one of the original board members, but also one of the founding organizers before we even had a coalition or created the structure to have a board. So I think Patty was at every single organizing meeting for the first 6 months before we were even called boards. So.
Thanks, Patty. And she's a very talented massage therapist, and she's offered her services as a benefit to these care packages that we developed with the police department for their drug.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Their drug. I was any jokes here. This is not a joke, Candace.
I was thinking, oh, here he goes again.
Right.
She's offered her services, so anybody's interested. There's a room.
But I will say that I have been taken up on it too.
Oh, that's awesome.
The package that is given to the I don't know, the
Drug
big
addiction
town-
response team has a care package that they bring to anyone who has a drug-related law enforcement or EMS response. And then as part of the care package is a massage with Patty Gill.
Right, a gift certificate, and it has been used more than once, so.
Yeah, Paul made copies, that's why.
Those are just my family members.
That's why I had to change my number.
Okay, everyone's a comedian. Jonah Baresi. Is that, wait, don't get up yet. Jonah was also incredibly active the last 4 years before going to Ithaca College. He's a first year out in Ithaca, and that's my stomping grounds. And Seneca Lake is better than Cayuga Lake. I don't know if you knew that. But Jonah was so active, was the president of STAND for how many years?
Well, more like an officer.
There you go.
We were together.
They were a team.
He was also a lieutenant, I guess. Of students together against negative decisions. Jonah was just incredibly active and supportive of our work the last 4 years, and it's so great to have you back, and we wanted to thank you, Jonah.
Thanks.
Of course, yeah. I'd hug you, but you know, all the germs and stuff.
I know, I hear you.
Hugs got canceled.
Hugs are dangerous.
Catherine Mulcahy. There she is. Catherine Mulcahy was incredibly instrumental in developing the Social Norms campaign last year for the high school students. And just an amazing helper with the coalition. Very active and very supportive as a student leader for 4 years as well. I mean, to have students active in a coalition for 4 years is very rare. Every time we went to DC, people would just be like flabbergasted because there'd be, 30 to 40 coalitions represented from Massachusetts, and we're going to like Elizabeth Warren's office, Senator Ed Markey's office, Congressman Richie Neal's office, and the coalition contingents would show up, and Longmeadow was always like 5 adults and like 1 million teenagers. So it was always so cool. And Catherine, you were there every step of the way. And thank you for all your support and being such a caring, loving, creative person. Of course, thank you. Where's Sarah? That's what I want to know.
I tried talking to
Yeah,
her.
unbelievable.
She was being a jerk.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Catherine and I were hounding her earlier.
If she came, we might have given it. All right, I'm going to recognize Katie Kroon. Katie became involved with Close through a backdoor way. Actually, she was very involved with the Special Programs Committee as a parent volunteer, and would bring issues related to substance use up in the context of those meetings, and helped us to arrange more than one program through that, but one especially on accidental overdose prevention, the Clay Soper story. So thank you, Katie, for everything that you have contributed.
Thank you so much. And I'm really bad at listening. Did you mention Special Programs Committee? I'm so bad. I'm just like, very bad at listening. Yeah. But Amy Higgins. Amy Higgins has been so fantastic the last few years, and it's been great getting to know you, and you're a hockey mom. And you're so active in the world of wellness, not just for young people in Longmeadow, but for Mass Mutual. Are you the wellness director? Oh my gosh, she's a big deal. But we're just so lucky and so glad to have you on our board. And thanks for supporting our work and supporting healthy choices in Longmeadow.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah. Did you do Chris Rich yet?
I have not. Do you want me to talk about this, or would you?
I mean, we should
You're
just go
up.
back and
Fight
forth.
over her.
Yeah. Chris Rich. Chris Rich is not only an amazing parent and active supporter of the Close Community Coalition, she also led an event, a presentation for parents a few years ago, which was so well received and everyone loved it. And it was all about managing your emotions. Yeah. I just can't remember managing stress better after your presentation. But I didn't know if the focus was emotions. And not only for parents, but helping your teenagers manage their feelings and emotions. But it was just so cool, and she's such a cool parent, and we've loved having you on the board. And you've been so supportive these last few years. And I really appreciate your husband's connection to Lego, because it's really helped my family out during the holidays. So thanks, Chris Rich.
All right, Candace Healy. Candace has been, I don't even know, I think it's through PAC that I first, in Safe Homes. I remember first meeting you, I think, at a Safe Homes meeting. And again, a parent who's like a tireless volunteer and advocate. And I feel like I've been at meetings when your kids were even in elementary, like as a PTO meeting when your kids were much younger. So always a great voice for kids' health and wellness overall, and for communicating between like parents and the school community, and obviously really involved in Close as an extension.
Thanks, Candace.
So thank you.
Gosh, where should I go? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna give one to Grace just because she's new and active. Grace, you've stepped up and been a great leader as a student leader from the junior class in Close Community. You don't know that much about us yet, but you're gonna learn more and more in the next year and a half. And I believe you're coming to DC with us, which is very exciting. And you can bring this beautiful cup. Thanks, Grace. I will say that these are not insulated with stainless steel, so maybe just no hot beverages in this mug, which makes no sense, but it's just an oversight when I purchased them. Amy Steck. So Amy Steck is now the director of family programs, youth and family programs at the JCC, but she was a fantastic principal at Blueberry Hill for years. But now you're an active sector representative from JCC, and we've loved working with the JCC the last few years. And so we're so glad that they scooped you up, because we get to keep working with Amy Steck, who is an amazing champion of social emotional learning and the second step program at Blueberry Hill. So we're so glad to keep you around. So thanks so much, Amy. This is good.
Don't run.
No,
Don't hurt yourself. Thank you.
11,000 steps. Let's see, who's next? Oh gosh, I'll do Jerkowski. Lieutenant Mike Jerkowski. I'll stand right next to you when I do my little speech. You've been involved since you were just a sergeant. Just a sergeant, yeah. You were just a little sergeant. And now you're a big boy. No, I believe you were working with us pre-kids, now you have two?
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I think, amazing. You're very busy. We're so glad to have you working with us. An amazing champion of recovery work, treatment and intervention work, like a loving, caring law enforcement leader in town, and we've just absolutely loved working with you. The drug addiction response team, the crisis intervention team, just putting love behind the work of law enforcement. So we really appreciate it. Oh, handshake too. Oh, that's the first handshake I got. Classy guy, Jerkowski.
I only hug, so you're not taking hugs.
No, yeah, no hugs today.
I'm going to recognize Barbara Gallo.
Woo!
Barbara, again, I think I've had some connection with you ever since I started here, because she, for those of you who don't know, like she has run a parent support group as a volunteer, and she's involved in the Sheriff's Department programs and has helped lead panels that we bring into our senior classes every year. So she's literally been in our gym every year, helping have discussions with our students and supporting people in their recovery and supporting students in making healthy choices. And we're really fortunate that she decided to be a partner with the coalition recently, only about a year ago, right? About a year. So she brings so much expertise and experience, and we're really happy to have you.
And who's next? Dr. Lisa Taylor Kelly. You've just joined our board recently, but man, you're a real catch. You're a really awesome member of this, a real awesome member of the board team. And we're so glad to have a pediatrician working with us. We worked for years with Dr. Al McKee, who couldn't make it tonight. But Dr. Al McKee is a renowned pain doctor, pain management specialist in town. But now we have a pediatric specialist. So it's so great to work with you, and so glad that you've stepped up. And it was fun working at the Pride Festival with you. You're really funny and fun to hang out with. So thanks so much for being part of the coalition. I can't wait to see these stickers all over town. Let's see who's next.
Rhea.
Rhea Sandler, yeah.
All right, Rhea. Rhea is one of our new youth sector representatives, also going to DC with us. She's been involved in STAND for all of her years, I think, at the high school, right? I think that's 3, okay. And yeah, is one of the STAND leaders, and is always just like a really solid, dependable person to get things done, and when we need them done for this work. And we're happy that you're coming with us and happy to be here.
All right, Rhea. Is that everybody?
I think so.
Is that recognized?
I think so.
Thank you guys for those who didn't get a cup today or mug. Thanks for supporting the people who did. It's been a wild 5 years. It's been really, really fantastic. We've had great outcomes as far as decreasing youth substance use and increasing protective factors in town. And I know it's going to be even better the next 5 years because we've got an incredible foundation. So I'm just so proud to work for this town and work with you all. So thank you so much for being here. And the next step of this meeting, if you want to join us, is to go to the BTC, where we're going to decorate cookies and write some supportive holiday cards for my sister's house in Springfield. So if you want to join us, come on down. Donations you can leave in a box or on the corner outside for my sister's house. And that's it for the meeting, and we'll see you in 3 months, which I'll email you the meeting date and time because I don't know what that is right here and right now. Thanks so much for coming. And thank you to LCTV and Brian Kazaska. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Brian, you have to come out on screen for just a minute.
The man behind.
Brian, we'll wait for you, okay, bud?
Out of the screen.
The man behind the camera has been an amazing partner. There he is. He's been an amazing partner as a media sector representative and leader. He's a program director at LCTV. You've been here every step of the way since I've started.
Yes.
And you haven't shaved since. And so it's been so great to work with him. He's probably the world's most renowned expert in Twin Peaks, if anyone's interested. He's got an incredibly successful podcast on Twin Peaks. Just check him out wherever you get your podcast. And yeah, we love working with Brian. He's helped us develop so much media, and he's just the absolute best partner for media. So thanks, Brian.
Thank you, Paul.
Now go press the stop button. So thanks for everyone watching at home. All the tens of you tuning in. We hope you have a great holiday season.
Oh, we missed Vivian.
Wait, what? Oh no, Vivian.
We're not on camera anymore.
Vivian, I have a cup for you. You've designed. Vivian designed this year's.